today's episode, I'm gonna be covering. I don't even want to use that word because it's a pause, but a beef. Pause. You know, Drake and Joe Budden back at it again, my nigga. You know, the aunties is auntie, cause y'all niggas already know how I feel about that shit, man. These niggas is on they sassy auntie shit, nigga. Like literally, this is the type of shit that I tell y'all all the time. You only as big as what you choose to address. You only as fly as what you choose to address. Nigga, when you go back and forth with certain people, when you give certain people your energy, you stooping down to the level of that person. I'm not telling you niggas to be like the bigger person and everything, but niggas, some battles, once you enter battle with certain people, that shit put you right on the same level with that person. So like, here go what happened. Drake dropped his album for the dogs, I guess it's called, cause y'all know I ain't no fan of this nigga like that. So I ain't heard the motherfucker yet. But Joe Budden heard it, and Joe Budden did what Joe Budden does. He's a podcaster, he's a musical commentator. So he had his feelings about this album. He had his opinions. He expressed his opinions. He felt like the album was for the kids. I don't know. I ain't hear the motherfucker. I don't give a shit. But Drake took offense to that shit. He don't like it. So he went on this long ass rant. I guess I don't know if he was commenting on Joe Budden shit or I don't know, my nigga. I got a picture of it right here on my computer. It say, Joe Budden, you have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you are doing in this clip because this is what actually pays your bills. For any artist watching this, just remember you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switch careers because of things that pop into your brain had you broke living check to check, and your raps you write had 450 men showing up to your shows in Dusty and Nietzsche jeans to screw up their face to Mood Music 29 and pretend you're the GOAT. That's just a little piece of what this nigga said. Honestly, my nigga, it's a whole lot of auntie shit going on, my nigga. Because it's like this. At the end of it, the literal like last sentence he said, my nigga. If you need to put it in simpler terms, I own a 767. He owns a modest house in the 973 and flies first class on special occasions. Was that funny? Yeah, it was funny, my nigga. But honestly, once you start talking about how much money you got as opposed to what another nigga got in his pockets, you losing the argument, my nigga. You losing the back and forth. You losing the beef. Because that's some low vibrational shit, my nigga. Like, you came at his career, you came at what he do for a living, and it's all, it's funny, it's cool and shit. But once you get to talking the big bank Hank shit, nigga, now you getting into some sucker shit. Like Drake is a lot more clever than that to get with the, oh, I make more money than you, nigga. Congratulations, my nigga. More motherfuckers fuck with your music than who fucked with this dude music. But at the end of the day, nigga, y'all both rich for doing what y'all choose to do. He's passionate about what he does and he's getting paid for that. So he's winning in that. You getting paid to do what you do. You winning in that. You can't call a nigga a loser for winning at what he does, my nigga. That shit make you look weak as fuck. Like honestly, like I said, my nigga, the response, it has some little clever, funny shit in it, but it was auntie no less, my nigga. And I tell y'all niggas all the time, like nigga, that shit make you look like a auntie when you going back and forth with certain motherfuckers, especially depending on what it is. Nigga, you getting mad at a nigga for literally doing this job. What's going on, Simply Ball Drop Podcast? Taking y'all advice, nigga. I'm doing the pre-record for YouTube, my nigga. So, hopefully this shit work, nigga. I'm doing what I can, nigga. I'm firing from all different angles, my nigga. Yeah, you said do it pre-recorded. I'm doing it pre-recorded, my nigga. This is literally what you told me to do, Simply Ball Dropping. So I'm doing a pre-record. What's going on, Wildfire Kim? What's going on, Nightmare King? But like I said, my nigga, like literally, this is some auntie shit. Like, This is conduct unbecoming of a man. This is conduct unbecoming of a motherfucking gentleman. Like I've already told y'all, nigga, like this little back and forth, little sassy shit, nigga, that shit not cool, my nigga. Especially like I said, when you get with the big bank money talk, oh, I got a jet. You got a modest house, nigga. If I'm not mistaken, Joe Budden live in a mansion. That nigga got a chef. He has a driver. He's a very rich man, my nigga. So trying to go big bank Hank with a nigga who's also rich, that's just a weak ass argument to go after, my nigga. You could have talked about a million different things, nigga. Once you get with like certain little arguments, it shows your insecurity. It shows that you weak, my nigga. Like it shows that you got chinks in your armor. You know, because certain shit, what's going on, Noodle? Like nigga, it's certain shit that a motherfucker just shouldn't be able to affect you on. Especially a nigga like Drake, my nigga. You know, because like I told y'all in the episode, what was it? Never Leave the Throne, I think it was called. Like nigga, when you reach a certain level, like certain motherfuckers, no matter what they say, it just shouldn't affect you, dog. Like niggas shouldn't be able to get you out of your character when you are of high character. When you are high vibrational, niggas hitting you with some low vibrational shit shouldn't even reach you, my nigga. Like you should be too high to hear certain shit. And what you say, the Nightmare King is kind of like Shaq and Dame with they rap battle. Not exactly, cause they both basketball players who rap. So let them niggas get their rap battle on. You know, with them, it's all for sport. But shit like this, like if you're Drake, my nigga, you know, like I told y'all, nigga, if you see Jeff Bezos walking through the airport and you call him a bitch, he's not gonna give a fuck. He's Jeff Bezos. He's a billionaire. The last thing on his mind is your opinion of him, cause he doing billionaire shit. Just like Drake, you a nigga with a jet. Why are you quote unquote replying to a nigga that lives in a modest house in the 973? If that's what you truly feel, if that's who you honestly view yourself as, the nigga with the 767, why does it matter what this little nigga that live in the 973 got to deal with? Unless that shit touched the nerve, my nigga. Like nigga, you literally fell into the trap that nigga set for you. You know, like I tell y'all motherfuckers all the time, there's literally people who just get off on the fact that they got a reaction out of you, my nigga. Like literally, that made their day. Nigga, just the fact that I could say something. So even though I might be down here and you up here, nigga, just the fact that you replied to me, that shit made my day. That shit made my month. That shit made my year, my nigga. So I win, my nigga. The loser wins when the winner comments on him, my nigga. It's a what Drake story I missed. Basically, Drake dropped some album, you know, for the dogs, I guess. I guess the shit was mid. I don't know. I didn't hear it. But Joe Budden had negative opinions on it. So Drake dropped some long ass 2 paragraph comment in response to him. So we already know the next episode of the Joe Budden podcast probably actually gonna be worth listening to. Am I gonna listen? Probably not. I'll just catch the playback. But what you say, BRB, them dudes just sparring for content creation, light skin beef. Exactly, my nigga. And that's the fucking thing. Them niggas be making light skin look bad, my nigga. It's like, nigga, I'm out here by myself. It's like me and Chris Brown, like, nigga, trying to put on for the tough light skin niggas, my nigga. And you know, Chris Brown, he got that coke toughness. So shout out to him. But like I said, my nigga, like there's just some shit that you shouldn't address if you view yourself like you this 767 jet flying, limousine riding, you know, kiss stealing, willing and dealing, you know, all that Ric Flair shit. Nigga, you shouldn't even have nothing to say to this motherfucker. If you look at him like he's a sucker, if you look at him like he's a failure and a quitter and all this negative shit you had to say, why are you replying? Nigga, you giving him the power, my nigga, if that's honestly what it is. And you know, like my nigga Benji said, my nigga, like they doing that shit for content. And that's cool, cause if it is, you know, shout out to them niggas because you know they getting their content out. You know, that nigga fucking Joe Budden should send that nigga a motherfucking fruit basket, cause Honestly, it's gonna do way more for Joe than it's gonna do for Drake. Drake could literally drop a blank CD with his face on it and people gonna buy it. Cause his fans are his fans and they don't give a fuck. He could drop a mid album for the next 20 of them motherfuckers. And they all gonna go platinum. And what you say, Noodle? It's only mid cause he ain't rapping. Nigga, when the last time Drake rapped? I don't even know. Usually when he like put like a date and a location, like what was that 8 a.m. in Charlotte? I guess he's supposed to rap on those motherfuckers. Cause usually whenever he puts something AM or PM in whatever motherfucking city, he usually be rapping. But I heard that 8 a.m. in Charlotte wasn't even all that neither. What they say, oh, he definitely felt the way to drop an essay. Exactly, not coke toughness. Yes, that's exactly what that shit was. And what you say, baby? I'm mad I can't listen to the whole album without skipping songs. Man, Drake is Drake, my nigga. Like, like I said, dog, like the nigga is trying to chase a sound. That's what I've been seeing Drake doing for like the last 5 or 6 albums. Like he trying to sound like what he think niggas want to hear. What's the hot shit? Oh, I want to make that. Oh, Afro beats is cracking. Let me make some Afro beats. Oh, the gay porn soundtrack is cracking. Let me make a gay porn soundtrack. Cause that last album, that shit sound like a gay porn soundtrack. Y'all niggas already know. No shade to the gays, cause I fuck with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas cool. Pause. But like I said, nigga, that's what that shit sound like. That shit sound like a gay porn soundtrack. But I'm not a Drake fan. I don't really fuck with his music like that, my nigga. I don't do the whole, y'all niggas know. I ain't into that shit. Like I like gangster shit, nigga. I like shit that a nigga like me. I'm a stereotypical nigga who look like me. I like Mozzie. I listen to fucking Larry June and shit like that. I ain't listen to no motherfucking Drake, my nigga. Like I don't get behind my homeboys and cover their eyes and say, guess who? That's the shit niggas that listen to Drake do. Niggas who listen to Drake watch romantic comedies at home by themselves and cry at the end. I don't do that shit. Niggas who listen to Drake, they watch the Notebook regularly. They go to sleep with Marvin's Room playing in the background so they can fall asleep comfortably, my nigga. That ain't me. I'm not a Drake fan, dog. Shout out to you niggas. But that shit ain't my motherfucking cup of tea, my nigga. Like I don't cry and shit watching Bambi mama get killed. It ain't my thing. But what you say, Noodle? Joe just said Drake need to fuck all the females. Drake tripping for nothing. Man, as long as them bitches grown, it is what it is, my nigga. If your bitch 19 or 22 and you 30, whatever the fuck, nigga. Hey man, long as she legal, I don't give a fuck. Like the bitches Drake fuck ain't got shit to do with it. Cause nigga, truth be told, ain't Joe Budden girl like half his age? Like wasn't Sin Santana like half Joe Budden age? Like, pot, stop calling the kettle black, my nigga. You got a beard full of gray hair. Fucking a bitch that's fresh out of high school. Nigga, don't speak on the bitches Drake fucking on, my nigga. Now, if you speak on the quality of bitches that Drake fucking on, you completely within your right. Cause Drake's baby mama definitely look like the Ricky Rich of the West without makeup on, my nigga. Drake baby mama really definitely like out here on some like middle America third grade teacher type shit, my nigga. Like he got a baby by a highly average looking bitch. I done heard about Drake knocking down a whole bunch of PE teacher looking bitches. So it is what it is, my nigga. Like nigga, Joe Budden, the category of hoes that Joe hitting, as opposed to the hoes that Drake is hitting, nigga, Joe got that nigga beat, my nigga. Like if Joe goes to the bitches I fucked as compared to the bitches you fuck, oh no, Drake better shut the fuck up. But like I said, my nigga, if Drake is feeling like he's the pie in the sky, super guy and shit, my nigga, why are you even talking back to this nigga, my nigga? Especially because when you really honestly look at these niggas in the context of lyrical ability, Joe is right there with Drake, my nigga. Like I don't think Drake honestly want that smoke in that booth, my nigga. Like you can call him a failure, you can say that. You can call him a podcaster, but like I said, my nigga, like Joe is getting paid to do something that he's passionate about. So you can't call a nigga like that a loser. That only shows the insecurity that you have. Because honestly, like I say all the time, a nigga, like, if money is all that you have to judge yourself by, you ain't really got shit. Like if you put who you are into something that's superficial like money, you ain't really got shit to offer as a person, my nigga. Like nigga, if me and a nigga is having a back and forth, I'm not bringing money into that shit at all, my nigga. I'm a realer nigga than you. I hit badder bitches than you. I'm funnier than you. I'm smarter than you. I'm a better father than you. I'm just better than you at every category of being a man. We can go into a jail cell. I'm gonna be better than you. We can get dropped off in the motherfucking jungle, butt ass naked. I'm gonna be better than you. No matter what the fuck, whatever arena you put me and you in, I'm gonna be better than you, my nigga. Fuck money. Because one bad mistake and we could change positions, my nigga. Pause. One fucked up thing happen, you'll be broke and I'll be rich. Then what? One mistake you make, you drop one trash ass album, your fans start fucking with you. Then what? I've been saying a lot of pause worthy shit. My homeboy's gonna be calling my phone about this shit. What's the motherfucking deal, Smooth Ponder? What it say? Drake look like he has a teacher fetish. Nigga, Drake a freaky motherfucker. Pause. Like I've been hearing a whole lot of stories about Drake and how he is. Nigga, Drake be on some other weird shit, my nigga. But hey, man, he's one of those, my nigga. He's a different type of guy. He ain't from our community. And that's something that a lot of motherfuckers done said about Drake, my nigga. They call him a culture vulture and some more shit like that. So it's understood, dog. Like, nigga, those motherfuckers from that culture that he from, they be into some oddball shit. What's the motherfucking deal for the Love Podcast? So that's the fucking thing. But like I said, nigga, as far as Drake go, if you honestly feel like you're up here, you have no business of addressing people who are down here, my nigga. Like you're literally doing a commercial for the motherfucker down there. Like I've told y'all in multiple episodes. If I'm in a funk with a nigga, if I don't fuck with a nigga, if me and a nigga are at odds, like nigga, I don't have no business consuming your content. I don't have no business commenting on shit you gotta say. I don't have no business addressing what you gotta say. Because me up here addressing you down here pulls you up here with me, my nigga. Me addressing you is a fucking favor, dog. Me saying something to you is a favor. Me saying something to you is a fucking commercial for you. You not getting that shit off me, my nigga. No. You are not gonna get the compliment of getting some attention from me, nigga. My attention, no matter to who, no matter about what, whether positive, negative, whether it's my presence, my energy is a motherfucking gift, my nigga. Whether I'm dissing you or bigging you up, the fact that I'm giving you any energy is a fucking compliment. I'm not giving that to no nigga who I consider to be a bitch. And what you say tonight?